Hi everyone, this is Marianne and welcome to my channel. Today I just have a simple unboxing and try on of a metal link band for the Apple Watch that I have wanted for a little while now. I will link this in the description box. This would be a new addition to my growing collection of watch bands for the Apple Watch that I have begun accumulating since I got my very first Apple Watch in January 2017. It was the Series 2 in the 38 millimeter size, which is the smaller of the two Apple Watches at that time. And the Series 9 that I now have is the 41 millimeter size, which is also the smaller of the two Apple Watch regular series. So all of my previous bands from the 38 millimeter still fits my new watch. I have a video about all of my watch bands, which I will link down below. And this here is the metal link band that I got now, which is marked stainless steel. I have no way of confirming if that claim is true, but it does feel like metal, but of course that's still a very subjective opinion. One of the main reasons why I chose this band is that it's in the Starlight color to match my Starlight Apple Watch. I really like the Starlight watch. It looks really good on my brown Filipina skin. So now I'm going to take off these leather bands I am using. This is Italian leather, which I also unboxed in a video, which I will link down below. And this watch cover is now discolored. As you can see, this was completely clear when it was brand new. I bought it only in May. I plan to keep using this to see how dark it can become before affecting my view of the Apple Watch screen. As for the metal band, as far as I could tell with my own eyes, the Starlight of the band does seem to be a very close match to the Starlight of the watch, both in color and in the finish. But before I can proceed, I need to clean off the back of the watch, and I always just use some distilled water inside a spray bottle. I use this for my skincare actually, and I also use a piece of tissue to clean the back of my watch. You can also use wet wipes, of course. These are just what I have within easy reach. And the band slides in and locks into place just fine, no problems at all. Now, of course, I did expect this band to be too big for me as usual, but this is adjustable, so I know I can make it fit my wrist, or at least try to make it fit my wrist. This is not my first time to use a metal link watch band and adjust it. This here is the old metal link band that I used on my Series 2, and I also bought this online, and I also adjusted this by myself. Video of the adjustment will be linked down below, and that video is actually one of my most watched videos on my channel. Here is my Series 2 in the space gray. It's still alive, and I have a reverse unboxing of this watch on my channel, which I will also link down below. But this band is kind of filthy, so I went and washed it as best as I could. And here is how the band looks on my Series 2 space gray. It feels a little loose on my wrist now. I have had so much weight change since then, gained a lot of weight, lost a lot of weight, gained and lost a couple of times. But I really liked this band. It was my favorite band for several months. I like the width of it, which goes well with the boxy shape of the Series 2. To make it fit my wrist, I had to remove all of the links that could be removed. For my Series 9, which has a more curved shape, I opted for the slimmer metal link band because the shape of the watch is more dainty in my opinion, and the color is also more dainty, of course, so I thought it would be a refreshing change to have a slimmer metal link band. And it looks like I really do have to remove all of the links that can be removed from here, which are marked by the tiny round pins. To adjust the band, it needs a special tool. I can no longer find the tool that I used years ago for the black metal link band, so I bought a new one, and it was very cheap, and this is definitely much smaller than my previous tool. And it also has extra points included in the box. Now, the band, as you can see, has arrows to mark the direction of the pins, and that's also the direction that the tool should go. The process is actually quite simple. just advance the pin on the tool to fit into that pin on the band and then push forward. The pin pops out of the band easily, as you can see, and then you can just pull it out. And then you repeat the same process for the end of the links that you want to take out. Here I removed 2 links, but realized that I could remove a 3rd link, so I took that out as well. And now it is time to put the band together again. To do that, we need to place the pin back in, but in the reverse direction. And then use the same tool to push the pin back into the band. And as you can see, the band is whole again, but with 3 of the links taken out. And to shorten the other part of the band, we just need to do the same process. And now finally, the band is adjusted to be the smallest size that it can become. But when I placed it on my wrist, unfortunately, it was still too big for me. It looks like it's too large, still too large, and there is no way to take out any more links. This is the absolute smallest that this band can go. I was quite sad about that because I really liked the band. The color is a really good match to the Starlight watch, and the slim size looks very dainty and makes it feel much lighter actually than my old black metal band. As for my old black band, this is also a little loose for me now, but because it is wider, it doesn't feel as loose. The black band on the Starlight watch is also loose. And I don't think the black band looks good on the Starlight watch. It looks a little off. Even if I try to use this Starlight metal band on the Starlight watch, the watch still moves around too much, way too much. That is very uncomfortable for me. The watch is kind of large and heavy. Even if it's just the aluminum version, 41mm, the size of the watch alone did create some weight. And I also prefer my watch to be a tiny bit tight on my wrist. My wrist is already problematic to begin with. It's just 5.5 inches in circumference. If I flip the measuring tape to show the centimeters, it's about 14 centimeters in circumference. It is super small, maybe even abnormally small, so it's not easy to find metal link bands that will fit me. But this metal link band looks great. And that's what makes me sad. I would have wanted to use it, but it doesn't fit me correctly. But I will still hold on to this and to the extra links and pins, because who knows, I might gain some weight again. I never really stay the same weight for long. So there, a bit of a sad video, but really not a problem. My wrist size is nobody's fault. Not even mine. But if you have normal sized wrists and you're looking for a Starlight metal link band that looks dainty, this could be for you. Thanks for watching. Bye.